We've had this coverage going all week
Yes.
long. We're going to finish up with some questions sent in by our viewers. Let's take the first one. Where to take shelter if you're not on the first floor of an apartment complex? Great question.
Yeah, this is a really, really great question because a lot of people live on floor 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't matter where you're at. The best place to be is going to be in the basement, and if you can't get to a basement, if you're in an apartment building, you want to seek shelter on the lowest floor possible or into an interior room. And now this is kind of just shuffling through different options. If you're in a mobile home, you need to get out of the mobile home completely. If you're in an location that you're just not really sure where to go, the best option always is going to be in that interior room, of course, or in the basement if possible. But yes, if you're in an apartment building, speak to your landlord, speak to those around you, find out if they have a tornado shelter. They might even have a building that's designated for you to go into in the case of a tornado.
Good answer. Another question coming our way. What's the difference between straight line winds and tornadic winds?
Yeah, so the difference here really comes down to the flow of wind. In straight line winds, the wind flows out of the storm, so associated with its downdraft, you can see there that would be on the left side of your screen, kind of all in the same direction, while tornadic winds flow into the storm, and with various things ongoing, we see rotation with those winds, and that's why you see in a lot of times with tornadic winds the damage in all sorts of direction, just like you see on the right side of your screen. Now the difference here is that straight line winds and tornadic winds can equally bring damage. Straight line winds can cover hundreds and hundreds of miles, squall lines, derechos. Tornadic winds a little bit more smaller in scale, but both equally as dangerous.
Right. Yeah, that's why sometimes we have to have the experts come in after the storm to determine what went on
What happened
here,
here,
what
yeah.
exactly happened.
Yeah, and if you see all the trees fall the same way, it was a straight line wind. If everything's kind of scattered all over, that's when it's the tornado. But we love answering your questions. We want you guys to be as safe. No question is a silly question in terms of severe weather. So you can text them to us, 616-559-1310, and we'll be sure to answer them.
And we can keep doing this all season long, not just this week. I know it's Severe Weather Awareness Week, but keep asking us those questions all season long.
All
Making
right.
sure people are prepared.
Yeah. Blake, Sam, great stuff. You can find all of our Severe Weather Awareness Week coverage on our website, 13onyourside.com.